Hello, I'm Richard Hooper and this is SatTV Week. Now I'm here at Satellite 2024 where I'm pleased to be joined by Kevin Dunne, CEO of ETL Systems. Kevin, thank you for joining me today.
Fantastic opportunity to join in what looks like it's going to be a really positive SAT show.
So let's start. Digital IF, what is it?
So digital IF is digital intermediate frequency. This is taking a traditional RF signal and digitizing into a packet, sample packet, so that can be distributed over a traditional IP Ethernet network.
So what are the benefits?
So the benefits in terms of over the traditional RF systems, you get additional flexibility, and we're sort of looking at an environment that's moving more into the cloud in terms of data management and data transfer. We're basically considering how you can reroute data across huge spans of distance, where traditional RF would be more of a challenge in terms of signal degradation. Once you digitize, you get no signal degradation, and you can split as many times as you would like, and then that data can be used in any network environment as long as you've got an Ethernet connection.
So digital IF, you've outlined the benefits. What can it be used for?
So in terms of data management, you can interrogate data. So for government applications, it has huge benefits in terms of signal monitoring and management, diversity of antenna systems as well. So you can control from a centralized position, enabling you to have antennas across sort of 2-3 different locations controlled remotely. You don't have to worry about that signal degradation from individual antennas between each other, because from a distance point of view, it makes no difference once you've digitized in terms of signal performance.
So you would describe it as a game changer?
Completely. I mean, the entire environment for the market is shifting to an environment where multi-constellation interoperability is absolutely becoming a driver. How you do that is very much determined by how flexible the systems can be. Traditional RF is less flexible in terms of waveform management and the individual modems that are required to manage. Once you move into the software and digital domain, all of that can be configured. The hardware platform can remain the same, but you can configure the system on a pretty dynamic basis, such that LEO, MEO, GEO, it doesn't matter in terms of the satellite constellation if you've got the baseline configuration right in the ground in the digital environment.
Now with digital IF, how does that fit into analog RF systems?
So at ETL, we sort of see this being very complementary in terms of a technology. RF systems and digital systems can operate alongside each other. What we see is a steady transition from the traditional RF domain into the digital space. Again, there are cost points and performance of technology that will progress as time goes on. No one's got a crystal ball as to exactly how long that will take, but we're sort of working very much on the basis that we need to be at the forefront of the digital generation in this environment, but the RF is going to remain in place. There's a lot of capital expenditure already been put in place for the RF. There's a lot of maintaining of that configuration still required in the market, and therefore it will be a slow, progressive shift into the digital environment.
Well, Kevin, thank you for joining me today. It sounds very interesting.
Thank you. Really appreciate the time.